found that broke down soul, lying in the mud like some forgotten sin. 3 pieces, cold as a grave, staring back at me like, boy, you ain't. The wind cut sideways, dust stuck in my face like old regret. I could taste down on my tongue hell's way of saying you ready yet. I knelt down, not to pray, just setting my legs for the stand I make. The steel didn't want, didn't care, felt like truth weighing on my bed. So I told the night I only kneel so I can rise higher, and that busted blade caught fire. 3 shards glowing like old ghosts waking up. If the dog wants my name, it'll damn well earn my blood. If blades burn for my rise, then rise is my weapon. I picked those pieces up and felt nothing, no promise, no destiny. Just wait, the kind of weight a man carries when he's done running from who he meant to be. Thunder rolls sideways like heaven wasn't sure if it should judge or cheer. I spit in the dirt, whispered, break me again if you want, I'm still here. My shadow stretched on, looking more like a sinner than a man. But hell ain't got the hands to hold a soul that finally stands. So I told the dark I only kneel so I can rise high, and the sword rose with me. One flame, one edge, one sinner getting sharper. If the knife is my spine, it better learn to fear my truth. If blades burn for my rise, and rise is my weapon, and I ain't bowing for you. And I ain't bowing for you. Canyon wind rolled through an empty courtyard, carrying grit sharp enough to scar a man's guard. Camera pans wide, a king statue cracked and thin, hollow and inside, just a metal bone skin. Chest was open like a ripped out dream, was flaking down in a quiet stream. He walked toward her with his hands half fists, haunted by things he once dismissed. He peered through the hole in the statue's chest, saw his own shadow broken, no jest. Pieces of him scattered like old sin, staring back harder than the shape he was in. When whispered, boy, look what you were. He swallowed hard, feeling that old stir. He muttered, hell, that ain't me no more. The statue grown low like it heard the score. Camera close up, dust spiraling, crown crooked. A pastor watching like a judge who's looking. And he walked past the ruin while his bones shook then. But the hollow king rose like it felt him when crown lifted straight on that rust-worn frame, standing tall like it honored his claim. If kings rise for his stride, then stride is his crown, rough bona fide. He don't He kept on moving through the dead King's Hall. Footsteps echo like a half-told call. Camera sweeps left, torches burned to coal. Walls cracked deep like a long-lost soul. He found a relic, a broken silver ring, cold as the silence of a forgotten king. A woman stepped out from behind a fallen spear, eyes dark as storms he used to fear. She asked, "You see yourself in that hollow chest?" He answered, "I saw the man I failed at best." She ran her fingers across a fractured crown, said, "Past don't rise if you keep it down." He smirked, "Past rises only when you walk away." Her eyes lit sharp, she nodded, "That's the way." He pulled his knife, cut his thumb raw, blood dripping warm on the Stone King's jaw. A vow painted red on the rusted throne, a promise that pain don't shape his bones. She whispered, "You burying who you were." Said, "I'm leaving him, let the mountain come first." Camera close up, the statue straightens tall like a ghost of kings answering his call. And he walked past the ruin while his bones shook thin, but the hollow king rose like it crowned his kin. Metal spine straightened, old rust fall free, like the past bowing down to who he'd be. If kings rise for his stride, then stride is his crown. Don't bow to ghosts or the man before. He leaves him standing while he opens the door. Yeah, if kings rise for his stride, then stride is his gospel, his outlaw guide. A man don't win by dragging the past, he wins by walking till the shadows cast. Camera widens, the courtyard breathes again. Wind softening like remembering me. He tells the dusk with a half-worn grin, "Break what you want, I don't break in." A cold, bright truth settles in the stone and lasts. The past don't follow, it rises when you walk past. Whoa, whoa. Wind slid through that iron gate wrong, making a laugh like metal had its own song. Camera pans wide, black vines clinging tight, rust red teeth glistening in the late gray light. I stepped up slow, boots heavy with dust, coat smelling of smoke, regrets and rust. Gate leaned crooked like it judged my name, mocking every step that dragged my shame. Its hinges screeched out a mean dry grin, sound sharp enough to peel my skin. I set my hands on the cold steel frame, felt it shake like it knew my blame. It laughed louder when I gave a push, like iron guys making fun of the bush. I muttered, "Hell, you loud old wall." Gate cracked back like it cursed my call. Hammer tied, my teeth grit down, wind circling like it smelled a showdown. So I hit that gate where my bones rang tight, and it laughed in my face like it owned my fight. I slammed my fist to my chest and said, "Laugh more, damn it, I ain't done yet." The silence dropped like a holy sign, hinges softening till they turn benign. If gates quiet for my resolve, then resolve is my passage, problem solved. I step through slow, all dark as guilt, ethic with story, broken man built. Camera sweeps left, cross bent low, wax on the floor, lost prayers glow. Beside the wall stood a woman in black, eyes sharp like she wanted her truth back. She said, "You made it hush, you sure you're right?" I answered, "Things stop laughing when you stand upright." She touched the gate, feeling heat still there. Asked, "Worth the pain to muscle despair?" I smirked, "Pain's cheap, but choice ain't free. Silence comes only when you stand like me." Camera follows her glance to my bloody knuckle, iron dust mixing with pride and pain buckle. I pulled my knife with a slow breath, cut across my thumb just shy of death. Let the blood drip down that steel once cursed. A vow whispered back from the universe. She murmured, "You swearing to fight again?" I said, "Fight's just breath, breath makes men." Camera close up, blood streaks on steel, iron shivering like it learned how to feel. So I hit that gate, while my bones rang tight, and its mocking laughter fell out of sight. I eased open with a gentle swing, soft as mercy in a sinner's spring. If gate's quiet for my resolve, then resolve is my key, my way evolved. I don't need crowds or someone to plead, I break my silence with every deed. Yeah, if gate's quiet for my resolve, then resolve is my road, my truth absolved. The man don't win by shouting loud, he wins by standing where walls feel proud. Camera widens, hall breeze, warm air, rust flakes fall like they knew I'd dare. I tell the dog with a half-raw grin, break what you want, I still walk in. The cold bright truth settles in the iron's hush. Obstacles only speak to the ones who blush, but they go silent for the ones who cry. Black Mountain lay still at the edge of the plain, quiet like a beast, too tired to explain. Camera pans wide, clouds turn heavy above, storm humming low like a warning from love. I kicked dust in my boots, stared up that spine, ridge jacket sharp like a past that's mine. The ground felt old, cold under my tread, like secrets buried under things I said. First step up, gravel jumped in fright, earth trembling soft undertow in mine. The ridge gave a groan, long and slow, asking if a man would push or go. Wind snapped hard like it meant to test, asking if I'd stand or fold. Like the rest I muttered, hell, I ain't made to crawl. Thunder cracked back like it hurt at all. Camera close up, dust swirls round my heels, storm line waiting to see if I'm real. And I climbed that slow while my bones cried thin, but the mountain shook soft like it let me in. I laughed, shake harder, I'm still here, and the rocks fell quiet like they lost their fear. If mountains shift for my climb, then climb is my throne, raw refined. I don't need heights to bless my name, I take each ledge like it's mine to claim. Half Halfway up the trail, broke out of sight. Cliffs curving sharp like a wolf mid-bite. Camera sweeps left, lightning cracks the ridge. Stones roll past like they ain't knowing bridge. I rested my hand on a scarred old rock, felt it pulse warm, steady as a clock. A voice from inside, not man, not beast, whispered, turn back son, climbing buys no peace. I smirk through grit, peace don't teach a man, storms do, that's how I stand. A woman's silhouette appeared on the lower trail, cold flapping sharp in the rising gale. She yelled, that mountain ain't meant for bones. I shouted back, it bows for the man who owns. Hammer tight, wind claws past my face, but my boots stay married to the place. I cut my thumb with a climber's blade, pressed blood to stone. A vow half made, red seeps slow in the mountain's vein, like it understood my kind of pain. The wind died down, a second's grace, storm clouds parting just enough space. Camera close up, my breath clouds thin, mountain listening where others been. And I climbed that slope while my bones cried thin, and the sleeping ridge shifted like it let me in. It shook once more, then the rumble stopped, leaving a clean hard path where the rocks had dropped. If mountains shift for my climb, then climb is my throne, earn not assigned. I don't beg heights and kneel for might, I rise 'cause rising is my right. Yeah, if mountains shift for my climb, then climb is my gospel, bold in a line. I don't chase thrones caught by men before, I crown myself on the mountain's core. Camera widened, ridge glows faint gold, storm breaking slow as the air grows cold. I tell the wind with a half-broke grin, break what you want, I still walk in. A cold bright truth holds in every stone. Some peaks don't lower, they rise for the ones full grown. Wind rolled through that half-dead canyon, kicking dirt across sins you ain't done mentioning. Camera pan slow, a stone pillar cracked in two, and you chained to it like the past owned you. Rust flakes fell when you shifted weight, iron bit deep like a choice you made late. You look down, wrist burn raw, future out of reach, past sharp like a saw. Dust swirl around your boots like a dare, old ghost whispering from the canyon air. You tug once just to test the bind, but that chain cut skin like it read your mind. You stared at the blood dripping black on stone, felt your pulse thump louder than the life you'd known. You muttered, damn, you hurt good, don't you? Chain grown back like it meant to own you. Camera close up, your jaw sits tight, eyes locked forward, ready for fight. And you pull that chain while your backbone screamed, iron biting deep, but your will still gleam. You rolled out, pull for tomorrow, not the past. Links snapped open like they learned it last. If chains break for your future, then future is your freedom, rough, truer. You don't bow for rust or yesterday's claim, you drag the weight till it breaks from your flame. You You step free, breathing dust and pride. Blood on your arm, marking where you tried. Camera sweeps wide, the canyon opens long. Wind humming low like it knew your song. By a jagged rock, you found an old tin cup. Cold water inside, like the world looking up. A woman stepped out, shadow against the ridge. Cold dark as midnight, stand sharp as a bridge. She said those chains don't snap for just any soul. You answered they snap cause I ain't letting them hold. She traced the blood on your wrist, whispered price you paid. You said hell, everything worth walking is paid. Give me a cuss. Her eyes flick to your broken bind, like she sees a battle you left behind. From your boot real slow, sliced your palm, let the warm truth flow. Blood hit the dirt with a vow half said, a promise to the road just up ahead. She asked you, swearing off who you used to be. You said, I ain't swearing, I'm setting me free. Camera close up, your blood-soaked sand, like the canyon took an oath to understand. And you pulled that chain while your backbone screamed, and tomorrow rose wider than you ever dreamed. Rust tore loose with a righteous crack. I'm falling dead like it ain't coming back. If chains break for your future, then future is your freedom. Wild, purer, you don't chase mercy from yesterday's hands. You tear loose, walk straight and redraw your lane. Yeah, if chains break for your future, then future is your guide. Rough truer. A man like you ain't built to stay bound. You're built to rise when the world pulls down. Pulls wide, wind lifts your hair. Sun breaks through the red canyon air. You tell the dust with a half-raw grin, break what you want, I won't break in. A cold, bright truth settles into the hollow. Past holds the star, but future follows the ones who follow. Desert dust rolled through that stone-built square, settling on wounds you ain't said in prayer. Camera pan slow, a giant door, carved and torn, marked by fists of men who quit before dawn. You stepped up quiet, cold, heavy with grit, eyes worn tired from the years at it. Your palm laid flat on the splintered grain, felt every failure echo back in pain. The door stood cold like a beast asleep, holding secrets cut bone deep. You braced your boots, took breath like steel, and gave it a push just to see what's real. Wood grown back with a dying tone, like it remembered every man alone. You muttered, damn, you stubborn old wall. Door didn't budge, not an inch at all. Camera close up, your jaw locks firm, shadow stretching like it wants to learn. So you push that door while your bones complain, muscles burning hard but your will unchained. You grab one man's enough to make you move, and the door side low like it had something to prove. If doors breathe for your grit, then grit is your key, your rightful fit. Don't wait for hands or a savior shove. You open fate with the strength you love. Inside the hall, cold those shadows curl, like the past that dressed up as the world. Camera sweeps, wide banners torn and old, iron rusted where hearts went cold. A woman leaned on a falling stone, cold black like storms you've known. She said, you opened that beast alone. You smirked, ain't no chains left on my bones. She traced the splinter sticking in your palm. That's worth the pain to break the calm. You answer calm, don't build a damn new day. Doors open only when you make them obey. Camera tilts up, the spiral slow. A sign the hall remembers your shadow. You pulled your knife, cut your thumb clean. Blood hit the door, seam warm and seen. A simple vow bleeds down the grain, marking the cost of pushing through pain. She whispered, you swearing this path is yours. She said, paths ain't given, I break my doors. Camera close up, blood glows dim, door shuddering like it bowed to him. So you push that door while your bones complain, and destiny shifted like it knew your name. Wood split open with a low warm moan, hallway breathing like it claimed your tone. If doors breathe for your grit, then grit is your key. Unbreakable fit, you don't beg fate or wait for a sign. You shoulder the world till the hinges align. Yeah, doors breathe for your grit, then grit is your guide. Rough, legit, you don't need an army to clear your way. You move the mountains that tell you stay. The whole hall brightens, old dust lifting like fear that lightens. You tell the dark with a half-raw grin, break what you want, I still walk in. A cold, bright truth hums to your spine. Some doors open only when the push is mine. Wind slipped through a busted church door, carrying sins I buried years before. Camera pans, white pew snapped in half, moonlight faint like it forgot how to laugh. Whispers curled up from the broken choir stand, voices thin as smoke in a sinner's hand. They sounded like things I once denied, old mistakes I tried to run outside. I stepped in slow, boots crunching glass, felt every ghost I'd ever let pass. Shadow leaned in like they knew my death, singing the verses I ain't faced yet. I heard one breath say, boy, you back. Cold as a promise I never took back. I muttered, yeah, I ain't running no more. The walls grown low like they knew the score. Camera close up, glass dust shaking. My fingers twitch, but I ain't breaking. And I stood in that ruin while my bones rang sore. Spirits crying loud like they wanted war. I growl, I hear you now. a dark stream. If ghosts rise for my courage, then courage is my salvation's edge. I don't hide from the sins that call my name. I walk their halls till they turn to flame. Next to what I feel, camera sweeps left, stained glass shattered, colors on the floor like a life that mattered. A woman's silhouette stood by the altar rail, dress torn, eyes sharp like a lonesome tale. She whispered, "You came to pay what's due." I said, "Dead ain't dead if it shapes you." She pointed up where the rafters crack, voices swelling as memories stack. "You scared of them?" she asked with a grin. I said, "Fear's a song I just sing within." Camera circles us, dust floats like prayer, ghost harmonizing in the weight of the air. I cut my thumb with the blade I wore, let blood drip down to the old wood floor. A ritual simple as a sinner's truth, paying respect to the ghosts of youth. She murmured, "You want what scared you want." I said, "Fear's a teacher, not a damn response." Camera close up, my blood streaks down, ghost voices shift, softer sound. And I stood in that ruin while my bones rang sore, but the ghost cries turned to something more. Their way rose up into a proud wild hymn, oh, praising the man who dared walk in. If ghosts rise for my courage, then courage is my salvation's verge. I don't hide from the wounds that build my frame. I let them sing, call out my name. If ghosts rise for my courage, then courage is my gospel's courage. A man don't heal by running the night, he heals by standing where he lost his fight. Camera widens, light breaks through beams, dust floating gold like forgiven dreams. I tell the silence with a rough set grin, break what you want. I still walking. A cold, bright truth hums through the air. The dead don't haunt, and the ones who dare. Storm clouds hang heavy above that dead ridge line. Sky looking like a sinner trying to hide his crime. Camera pan slow, dirt road cracking dry, boots hitting the ground like I owed it wide. I lifted my head into that starless mess, felt the cold press down like an unpaid debt. The moon was gone, swallowed up by some old curse, night clinging to me like it rehearsed. I whispered a prayer I barely believed. Show me something held tighter like God turned away, shoving me deeper in the long blank grave. I felt that silence asked me who I was, a beggar for a light or a man with a cause. I ground my teeth, wiped dust from my face, and muttered, hell, I ain't begging for grace. Camera close up, breath frosting thin, like the night wanted to see what lived within. So I dropped my hands while my bones cry low, and the sky cracked open like it knew my glow. Black moon rose with a slow cold shine, following each stubborn step of mine. If moonlight follows my stride, then stride is my faith, rough untried. I don't pray for paths or borrowed signs, I walk the dark till the dark aligns. Kept on walking through the valley slow, dust climbing my coat like a last warm node. Camera sweeps wide, dead trees leaning rows, branches writing warnings only night wind knows. I found an old fire pit beside a falling stone, embers dead cold like they died alone. I knelt, drew a circle with a rusted knife, a simple outlaw ritual to measure my life. A woman stepped out from behind a broken pine, eyes dark enough to mirror mine. She asked, you talking to shadows or trying to be safe? I smirk at salvation's here, it's barely behave. She pointed up where the cloud line tore, said that moon rose, you ain't prayed no more. I answered prayers of men who doubt their stride. I walk forward, let the night decide. I slashed my thumb with the blade I trust, blood hit the dirt, stirring up dust. A vow or a wound, both feel the same when you tell the night your rightful name. She whispered, you're challenging heaven, friend. I said, heaven knows I ain't here to bend. Camera close up, black moon glow hits my chest like a truth I carried but never confessed. So I dropped my hands while my bones cried low, and the black moon rose like it felt my flow. Sky ripped open with a quiet roar, light pouring down on the path I wore. If moonlight follows my stride, then stride is my faith, bold, bonafide. I don't chase signs like a man undone, I make the dark rise when I choose to run. Yeah, moonlight follows my stride, then stride is my guide. Sinner replied, a man don't need heaven to lift his head, just the road of choice and the will not to dread. Camera widens, ridgeline bends slow, black moon trailing everywhere I go. I tell the night with a half-broke grin, break what you want, I walk within. A cold, bright truth settles in that air. Some light ain't given, it follows those who dare. Fog rolled slow across abandoned hall, pillars cracked open like they'd heard it all. Camera sweeps down the aisle of broken stone, and there it sat, a frost throne standing all alone. Ice glazed thick on his jagged crown, cold enough to freeze a man's voice down. He walked harder with a tired man's stare, boots echo sharp in that hollow air. His hand reached out, brushed frost on the side, skin stung deep like betrayal never died. The throne groaned low, colder than before, like a titan winter right into his pores. He felt that chill, ask him who he'd be, a king built on fear or a man walking free. He muttered, damn, you sure got by it. Eyes crawled up his wrist, hungry for night. Camera close up, his jaw locks hard, truth sitting heavy in a man that's scarred. And he turned his back while his bones cried thin. But the throne watched something wake within. Frost cracked open with a deep warm tone, steam rising up like the seed found home. If ice melts for his pride, then pride is his raincoat. But defied, he don't need a throne to know his worth. He carries it raw like a scar in the earth. Stepped aside, hands shaking slow. Heat rising from a place that once housed snow. Camera pans, wide tapestry shredded and torn. A kingdom abandoned, yet something reborn. A woman stepped out from the marble shade, coat black as judgment, boots sharp as blades. She said, "You walk away from power, boy." He smirked, "Power's cheap if you need it for joy." She traced the throne, frost melting quick, whispering it bow to you, that's a heavy trick. He answered, "A man who stands don't need to sit. If cold respects me, it'll live with it." Camera shifts, light trembles through cracks. Shadows retreat like they're stepping back. He pulled his glove, sliced his palm. Blood warm as truth in a world gone calm. Let the drops fall straight on ice. A vow carved clean with a sinner's price. She whispered, "You're making your claim." He said, "No throne owns my damn name." Blood steams on the throne like winter learning who stands alone. And he walked away while his bones cried thin. But the throne bowed warm like it welcomed him in. Frost broke open with a holy glow. Heat filling halls that forgot the sun's show. If ice melts for his pride, then pride is his reign, warm but dignified. He don't crown himself with the king's desire. He rules by refusing to sit by the fire. To the sky, throne warm for the first time since kings could lie. He tells the silence with a half-raw grin, "Break what you want, I don't kneel in." A cold, bright truth settles in that hall. Some men rule best by refusing to rule at all. Across the valley floor, and you walk like a man running from something more. Camera pans down, boots sinking in dead pine ash. Cold torn at the seams, breath thin as cash. You found an old fire pit, just gray dust and cold. Looked like the grave of somebody's soul. Embers lay still, cold as a shut steel gate, like even the heat inside them quit on fate. Fall curled around your shoulders slow. A preacher's ghost whispering, "Son, time to go." But you knelt anyway, fingers touching the dust. Caught a chill so mean it betrayed your trust. That cold crawled up your wrist like a guilty hand, asking if you still knew how to stand. You muttered, "Hell, you ain't the worst I've met. If I stay dead like it's calling your bed." Camera close up, your jawline's tight. I said hard like your challenging night. You breathe on the embers while your backbone cried. Frost on your lips, but anger inside. Then the fire rolled up with a red wild scream, like it woke from the grave for your stubborn dream. If embers rise for your breath, and breath is your fire, stronger than death. You don't beg the flame, you don't plead for heat, you order the cold to bow at your feet. Yeah. You sat by the blaze, hands shaking slow, trying to thaw bones carved by old shadow. Camera drifts, left smoke, circle the trees, whispers moving like half a god. Please, a woman stepped out from the dark ridge line, hair tangled in frost, eyes sharp as mine. She said, you still trying to wake the dead? You answer dead things, listen if you tell them what's said. She nailed by the flame, traced ash with her thumb, actually sure that fire ain't what you become. But you just smirk, pulling breath through pain. I'm cold as lost, but I burn again. Camera shakes slightly, wind claws are clearing, trees creak low like a warning nearing. You cut your palm with a broken tin shard, blood drip thick on the cold turning heart of our curse. Don't matter the word, your breath hit the flame like a command it heard. The woman whispered, you're making a sin. You said, sin's the fire that keeps me in. Camera close up, flame reflects in your stare. A man baptizing his burden there. You breathe on the embers while your backbone cried, and the night backed off from the heat you supplied. Flame shot upward like a beast unchained, sparks writing scripture only you explain. If embers rise for your breath, then breath is your fire, your oath, your death. You don't chase warmth like a beggar undone, you bend cold's neck till it feels your run. Yeah, if embers rise for your breath, then breath is your crown. When the world's stripped bare, a man who commands flame never walks alone. He carries daylight in his blood and bone. Yeah. Camera wide and snow starts falling slow. Fire glow carving halos in the snow, and you tell the dog with a half-broke grin, break what you want, I burn from within. Evening fog crawled through that empty square. Tiles cracked open like they'd forgotten care. Camera sweeps wide, weeds climb old stone feet, and there it stood, the headless statue keeping its beat. Its torso leaned forward like a center mid-fall, arms chipped down the dust frame thin as a wall. I walked slow, boots echo loud on the ground, felt every ghost of that place follow the sound. When I reached up, hand rough with road, stone shivered once like it knew my load. A chunk broke loose, dropped hard at my toes, dust rising slow like secrets it chose. Oh, I felt something stir in that broken chest, like it judged my stance, not how I dressed. I muttered, hell, you ain't the first to sway. Stone leaned further, almost gave way. Camera close up, my hand stays put, dust on my knuckles like old soot. And I told that ruin with my breath still warm, I ain't perfect, but I damn well stand in form. The torso turned slow like a wounded son, straightened up tall like the fight ain't done. If ruins turn from my truth, then truth is my form, my worn out proof. I don't need a crown or a polished like some outlaw prey. Camera pans left pigeons scattered from beams, dust floating soft like forgotten dreams. A woman stepped out from behind a fallen arch, cold black as judgment, boots cut for March. She said, "You're talking to stone now, boy." I nodded, "Stone listens better than joy." She smirked, "You raising the dead or just raising hell?" I said, "Both depends on what I gotta tell." She touched the statue, whispered, "It heard you clear." I answered, "Truth stands up when a man stands near." Camera moves around us, wind cut sharp, flags torn down, streets cold and stark. I pulled my knife, sliced my palm slow, blood drip warm on the stone below. A vow or a curse, hell, both feel right when you speak your sins to a statue at night. The woman whispered, "You sure you're sane?" I said, "Sanity's soft, truth's carved from pain." Camera-tight bloodlines glow on the fractured chest, like the statue borrowed breath from my unrest. And I told that ruin with my breath still warm. I ain't perfect, but I carry my own storm. The torso turned bold with a low stone groan, lifted itself like it remembered bone. If ruins turn for my truth, then truth is my shade, my outlaw proof. I don't beg the past to let me through. I face what's broken till it stands true. Oh, yeah, yeah. If ruins turn for my truth, then truth is my forerun couth. I ain't built to shine, I'm built to rise, to stare down rubble till it recognizes. Yeah. Camera pulls back, the square goes still. Wind hums low on that weathered hill. I brush my palm, feel the blood dry thin, and whisper to the dark, "Break what you want, I stand again." Evening haze on thick above that ridge, air cold enough to bite through a man's grudge. I walk the timberline slow, boots dragging shell, cold heavy with my breath in as a prayer gone stale. Camera drills wide, trunks twisted like sins unclaimed, and their giant bone beats, moonlight carved this frame. It stood dead still, ribs sharp as a rusted fence, eyes hollow black, staring straight through my defense. Shadow of the monster spilled across the ground, cold as a memory, I still ain't drowned. When I step close, this darkness swallow me whole, like the night wanted to see what lived in my soul. I could've run, hell, most men would, but running never once did me any good. I felt his breath, cold iron long, asking if my will was weak or strong. So I whispered into that black so deep, "Do your worst, I ain't built to creep." Camera close up, jaw tied, I steady. A man torn open but standing ready. Now stood in the shadow while my heartbeat screamed, bone shivering hard but my stance stayed mean. That silent beast bowed like a broken prayer, opened up the forest like I knew I dare. If beast bend to my calm, then calm is my crown in the devil's palm. I don't fear claws or teeth or night, I carry my peace like a blade in the fight. I walk past his skull, ribs on the low, like the dead were saying what they still know. If I wear my boots in a ghost white shroud, each step echoed like sins talking loud, yeah. Camera track sideways, trees bent with age, carving shadows on me like a preacher's rage. I pulled my flask, drank out of my lungs, taste of blood on my lip from old battles won. Then I caught a glimpse, a woman by a falling pine, hair wild as storm wind, eyes sharp as mine. She said that beats bad, that don't happen much. I answered, fear don't win if you don't flinch to touch. She smirked, oh you cursed and too damn proud. I laugh, curse, yeah, but I walk out loud. I sliced my thumb with a hunter's blade, blood ran warm through the cold I made, pressed it to the dirt where shadow lay. A vow to myself, I don't give mercy away. Camera close up, flame in my stare, like a man confessing without a prayer. I whispered low so the trees leaned in. Darkness don't scare me, I grew up in sin. So I stood in the shadow while my heartbeat screamed, but I knew damn well what that moment mean. The beast bowed down like a kneeling saint, not from fear but from what I ain't. If beast bend to my calm, then calm is my crown, cold and strong. I don't chase heaven with a desperate plea, I stare down hell till it walks round me. Yeah, beast bend to my calm, then calm is my shield in the thunder psalm. I don't shake under bones all night, I'll make the dark learn my kind of light. Camera fades as I cross that line, beast behind me like a falling sign. And I tell the woods with a half-broke grin, break what you want, I don't break in. A cold bright truth runs through my chest, men like me don't run, we walk through whatever balls next. Ooh. 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 Dust crawled across an old dry field, mud cracked open like wounds never healed. He walked slow, cold dragging through thorn and shell, eyes fixed down like he's following some trail. A patch of earth glowed faint, cold and mean, like a secret buried where saints ain't seen. He nailed, scraped dirt with a rust blade pick, chill shot through his hands, sharp and quick. Under that tree lay a star gone dead, light strangled out like a prayer unsaid. Camera pans wide, dust swirl breath in, his shadow long like it wanted in. He mutters, hell, what kind of truth you hiding? Earth stays silent but his pulse ain't lying. That cold climbs up, grips bone like steel, asking if a man should bow or kneel. He clenches fist, dirt stuck to his skin, says I don't crawl, I ain't built for bending. Camera close up, his breath is frost, but the star hums low like a soul not lost. He stands in the dark while his backbone cries, bones shiver hard but he keeps those eyes. Star cracks open with a silver scream, light cuts up through dirt like a holy dream. If stars rise for his defiance, then defiance is his daylight, not reliance. He don't fear the dark or its old demand, he makes the night glow in his bare hands. Later that evening by a dried up creek, smoke from his fire curl slow and bleed. The woman in black showed up, boots muddy, red cross necklace swinging like something unsaid. She eyed the star floating warm in his palm as she dig up something that ain't staying calm. He shrugged once, lips cracked from night. That thing woke up when I refused fried. Camera pans, creek bed, carved like scars. Ashes from his fire drift up like stars. She sat beside him, voice soft but sharp. Some lights only rise for the stubborn heart. TV preacher's words echo from a rusted radio. Kneel, son, kneel, let salvation show. He spits the dirt, jaw tied as rope. A scared man prays a true man corpse. He pulls a knife, cuts across his thumb. Blood drips steady like a slow drum. He presses that hand to the stars' new shine. Less blood and light cross the same old line. The woman whispers, that's a vow you made. He smirks if it's a curse, then I ain't afraid. Camera close up, light catches his eyes like a man baptized in his own demise. He stands by the fire while his backbone cries. Night trying hard to swallow up his rise. Starburst open with a bright wild ring. Light wraps round him like an outlaw king. If stars rise for his defiance, then defiance is his daylight, not repentance. He don't kneel for dark or dead men's blame. He burns the night till he learns his name. If stars rise for his defiance, then defiance is his guidance, cold and righteous. He don't trade truth for a safe man's plead. He walks through shadows so the star walks free. Camera fades, wind cuts through the field. He leaves the creek with the star as a shield. He tells the dark with a voice half steel, break what you want, but I don't need you. Light flares once on the path he takes, a cold bright truth only the stubborn make. Dust draped over that old ridge road. Church bell crack hanging like it's tired of hope. He drags his boots through gravel and bone, coat soaked in grit, carrying ghosts not his own. Fog rolls heavy from the cedar line. Lantern light shivers like it lost its spine. On a busted auto built from mud and blame lies a stone crown carved with his father's name. That weight ain't glorious, blood gone stale since that hide in the county jail. The sky leans low like a bored old judge, watching him touch what he knows won't budge. He feels that drag cutting down his back like dead men tugging on a fraying track. He spits a laugh, dark sharp as a rope. You want me buried, you best bring hope. He lives that crown, sets it hard on bone. Oh, hear spine pop like old pine throne. Oh, knees go weak, old world turns day. Oh, fire in his jaw says not today. While his backbone screams, every cracked bone hums with it old bad dreams. Stone starts splitting with the low cold rain. Smoke crawls out like a cursed old king. Crowns crumble for his spine. Spine is his kingdom, not the bloodline. He don't buy for rock or a rusted name. He lets the weight turn to smoke, not shame. Later that evening outside a roadside bar, oh, neon buzz flicking like a dying star. He leans on brick where the light cuts thin. like sins won't end. Girl in black with a cross on her throat says you look like a man dragging a goat. He nods once, eyes fixed on the ground, resting on the table like it laid him down. TV preacher hisses through static spit. Son, kneel now, God might forgive it. He mutters back low, thumb on his drink. A man who bows don't get to think. Hey. Slice his palm with a pocket blade. Blood runs slow like a prayer half made. Presses that hand to the stone one time. The sin and crown share the same old crime. The goal is the baby, that's your curse. He smokes now, that's the work. Spine locks tight like a rifle drone. He stands up slow, ready for dawn. For dawn. He stands in a bar while his backbone screams. Jukebox humming through his broken schemes. Stone starts splitting with that same cold ring. Smoke wraps round him like a fallen winged king. If crowns crumble for his spine is his kingdom raw divine. He don't wear what the fathers wore. He lets old guilt fog up the floor. If crowns crumble for his spine is his kingdom crooked line. He don't chase grace with a kneeling plea. He takes the weight. Lay it on me. Smoke curls wide but not on his head. It follows his boots where saints once bled. He steps outside as the first wind moans. Walks through the dust like a man reborn. And it tells the night with a cracked half grin. Break what you want, I don't break in. Day went dark like God slammed shut her door. Sky gray black where light lived before. Camera pans wide, desert flat and mean. Hair thick as guilt, I ain't never clean. I stood alone where the ridges bend. Boots sunk deep like they knew my sins. And sun overhead looked murdered dead. A black stone hanging where fire once bled. My throat felt dry with a broken truth, reminding me of every fight I lost in youth. I whispered, if this is how the world turns cold. Sky didn't answer, felt ancient old. No flicker, no warmth, no sign of grace. Just an empty crown in a hollow space. I muttered, hell ain't falling today. Silence pressed down like it wanted its way. Camera close up, dust swirling, horizon trembling faint, like the world waiting on a sinner saint. So I screamed at the sky with my lungs half gone. I ain't falling, I'm still hanging on. Dead sun blinked once like a tired eye, then glowed red warm in the wounded sky. If sun's fled for my refusal, then refusal is my dawn. Dark, unusual, I don't beg daylight to bless my name. I drag my fire through its dying flame. I cross cracked earth where old bones lay. Shadows broken in a crooked array. Camera sweeps left a chapel half buried. Cross bent low like a weight long carry. Inside the ruin stood a woman in white, eyes like storms, calm but tight. She asked, you yelling at gods again? I said, not God's light, it used to be a friend. She traced the scorch marks along my sleeve, asking worth the burn, just not to leave. drips, low dust trimming to the sun's pulse. World shifting like it heard our convulse. I cut my palm with a dull old blade, let blood drip slow on the chapel shade. A vow etched red on the cracked stone floor. I rise today, even if never before. She whispered, you think the sun hears you? I answered, don't matter, I hear me through. Camera close up, the dead sun flickers twice, like a torch reborn from sacrifice. So I screamed at the sky with my lungs half gone. I ain't falling, I'm still holding on. Dead sun flare bright like a heartbeat spark, pushing back shadows that fed on dark. If sun's flare for my refusal, then refusal is my dawn. Raw, crucial, I don't chase daylight begging for grace. I build my sun in the darkest place. Yeah, if sun's flare for my refusal, then refusal is my gospel, clean, brutal. A man ain't crowned by the light he sees, he's crowned by the fire that bends his knees. Camera wide and the sky bleeds back gold. Heat waves dancing like stories retold. I tell the world with a half-worn grin, break what you want, I don't give in.